Hi, I'm Sarah O'Connell. I'm the primary lead teacher at CICS Bucktown. We're very excited to show you blended learning and what it is all about. Blended learning is a personalized approach to learning. It combines technology, so some learning is done on technology, and the other parts of learning are done in small groups, and the students are leveled according to their specific ability based on testing data, based on their phonics skills, and also based on their fluency and how they do with specific reading skills aligned to that. There are many different components to blended learning, and that's why I'm so proud of it. There's so many things that the students are doing within a given week and so many different parts of reading that are really fundamental to second grader success in reading. Throughout a given week, they're doing Words Their Way, which is our word study program. Reading Assistant, which is our computer-based program that focuses on fluency and comprehension. They're doing different phonics skills and being tested every couple of weeks to move on to a different phonics level. They're doing lit circles on the iPads where they read different stories and then have discussions about them. They're also doing guided reading groups where they're in small groups with a teacher reading stories and focusing on various comprehension skills throughout the year.
To implement blended learning, we had to give a bunch of different assessments to the kids. We gave them a Words Their Way assessment, we gave a PSI assessment, we gave the Reading Assistant assessment, just to kind of help us form groups. We then took all the second grade students and put them in order and levels in different groups. We decided the best way to do that was to sort them by Words Their Way groups. It was the easiest management-wise and to really help us all. And then we created individual schedules for each student that they have on their folder so they know exactly where they need to go at any point in time. Or if they have to go to the bathroom and they come back, they know where they're supposed to be if they've missed a transition.
This is my blended learning schedule. It tells me where to go each day for blended learning. Today I had to go to computer in my classroom, and then I had to go to the rug and do my workbook. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go with Miss Barden, then I'm gonna go with Miss Feinberg. And then throughout the rest of the days, I will just keep on going to blended learning right after reading.
So I think the advantage to giving the technology to students that are in the early elementary grades, first of all, they already know how to use everything, a lot of the things. I think with the iPads and things are exposed to them so early. And I think having them learn how to use them at this time will just reap the benefits later on, being familiar with it and knowing that we have these organized folders of apps, and I kind of explain it to them like a folder is, like a workstation. So you go into that and this is the app that you're supposed to go to. And so the students are able to follow those directions, instead of having all these sets of books, they're able to open the folder and find the certain book that they're supposed to find and do something accompanying it to show that they're understanding what they're reading. I think it provides definitely a sense of engagement for the kids who are reading 100 words per minute or kids that are reading 10 words per minute in second grade, which is a reality that we have.
So how to get on the iPad, I would press this button right here, or we have another button right here, so you can press either one of those. I'm gonna slide, and I'm gonna go to books right here. And then I'm gonna click on Rumpelstiltskin because it says it right there. So I'm gonna click on it, and then it's gonna read to me. So when you're done with the Rumpelstiltskin, you're gonna finish your roll sheet. When you finish with your roll sheet, you're gonna discuss with your group members. Right now I'm in green group, but if you have different groups like green, blue, orange, purple, yellow, pink, and red. So there are different groups, and all of the books are different. So you want to look at which group. If you get the wrong group, if you just look at like the first group, then you can get the book wrong. So make sure you read the top number or word, or look at the colors.
My teaching's changed a lot since blended learning has started. I have been able to focus so much more on differentiation. This whole process has given me a whole new outlook on differentiating in my classroom and being able to meet the needs of my students now across all subjects. It's really given me the tools to really help me do those things. It also has helped me really get my time management down a lot better than it has been, because I know that I've got 2 other classrooms that are depending on me to start right at 9:30, so I need to be on top of my game and make sure that I've completed everything that I need to complete by 9:30 so that we're all ready to start together.
Hi, my name is Kyle Frazier. I am a 2nd grade paraprofessional at CICS Bucktown, and my role in blended learning is I'm pretty much a utility player, and I follow my group around wherever they go, and I assist them in staying on task, helping with technology, either on the iPad or on the computer, and assisting in any way that I can. Blended learning is like I said, it's a learning experience, so it's not just for the students, but for the teachers and staff as well, and being very open to discussing what's working, what's not working, how you can fix certain problems, and definitely working with each other to help it go as smoothly as you can, whether that be stepping in and doing something that you're maybe not comfortable with, but it's going to help out and work for the better of the students.
The one thing I really would want to stress is the importance of the collaboration. I feel so lucky to have a team leader and being a teacher with all these other teachers on my team who are willing to set that time aside, and you really need the time to meet and talk and go over the plans and also discuss things with the students and think about things that don't work and be able to give someone feedback on things, that ideas that you have about the blended learning model and the schedule. And I think that that's the key to being successful, and I think that's one thing that we really have going for us that we think makes a big difference in all of it.
I really like blended learning because it gives me some time, as much as I love my class, it gives me time to interact with other students. I feel like I don't just know my 28, I know the entire 2nd grade. I know that now students have no problem coming to any of us with problems or concerns or to celebrate, and it just is a nice breakup during our day.
So I absolutely love blended learning. I think it's great, and it's really geared toward the individual student, and that can only benefit them greatly. And I think that every student learns differently. They all learn at different paces, and this is a perfect way to zone in on the students' strengths as well as their weaknesses and help them become a better student.
In Ms. Barton's group, we learn about sequencing and the main ideas and details. You can sequence the book that you read, and a lot of the books have a lot of solutions and a lot of problems.
My favorite part of blended learning is reading with Miss Barton, because I like to cooperate with my friends.
My favorite part of blended learning is phonics with Miss Feinberg, because we get to do this little packet and it gives us some sentence starters on some of the pages, and then we have to fill in the whole blank. I get to use the big polyvision board with my group, and I like to use it because Miss Glantz can go through it with some of the words on our Words Their Way book sometimes, and she'll help us out, and then we'll glue the words to the blank.
Technology.
What do you mean?
We do technology, and on the computers we do reading assistant, and we learn on the computer and iPad. When sometimes when I need help, I go on the computer to look up it, and then I learn it, and then that's how I can get smarter.
For more information, please call 312-332-4998 or visit us on the web at distinctiveschools.org.